Back again, another video. So hopefully you watched and enjoyed my last video, which was a push session. Today we are in for pull, which is very good because pull is always fun to train. And today is my lower rep deadlift set, which I'll go through in a second. But if you did watch that first video, like I said, hopefully you enjoyed it. I'm going to be looking to get videos out a lot more frequently. So let me know how you found it. Drop a comment. Because yeah, it's good to know that people actually enjoy what I do. And it kind of gives me then ideas for what you maybe want to see more of, or maybe what I should do less of, type of thing. So let me know. Any feedback is good feedback. So like I said, today is pull day. I will do a little bit of a warm up, go through some little bits, just get myself feeling ready. And then it's actually straight into the hinge. So I've got a stiff leg deadlift. This is a movement that I've been running for a good amount of years now. And I get along with it very, very well out of all of the hinges. So I'm super excited to get after a lower rep set today. Last week's set went well, but I definitely feel this week can be better. So with you guys watching, I'm going to make sure it's a very, very good set. So you got my word there. If I don't, then you can just get off the video now. Now, please don't. Let's get into it. I'll warm up and we'll see how we get on from there. Okay, first tip of the video. So always get your plates ready. If I know I'm going to be pulling 4-5 plates, I usually get most of them ready, so I don't have to walk around the gym, especially in here. It's plates, especially if you're picky like me and you want to use all the same plates, then you save a lot of energy and time and stress between sets trying to search for plates. So get them early and then you'll be all good. Not that I necessarily need it, but I always go with straps on my warm-ups as well. Just keep things as similar, consistent as we possibly can. And usually it pays off. Okay, so last warm-up was 3 plates. Moving up to 4 now. This is where it kind of starts to get a little bit more serious, let's say. 3 move very well, so hopefully 4 will. And then that'll kind of set the standard for what we're going to be pulling today. I already know what I'm going to do realistically, but this will basically tell me if it's a good idea or a bad idea. But either one, I'm going to do it anyway. Special guest. Come on then. Boom. Boom. Not the highest of reps, but I wanted to take a little bit more this week than I did last week, and I got 222.5 for 3 last week. So 225 this week, probably 1 to 2 weeks at this weight, get up to kind of 225 for 5, and then 230. I don't think I've ever hit 230 for 5, so that'll be the goal. Then 240 for 5, 250, and I'd love to be able to say I'm going to pull a 260, which why not? You know, there's no reason why I can't. So deadlifts are now done. Move on to a little bit more of the bodybuilding work. Single arm pull down, which all the science guys will love that. All the hardcore guys will switch off the video now, but yeah, stick around. I'm sure it'll be worth it. We'll get some good sets taken. On to single arm lat pull down. Like I said, the science guys will love this. But yeah, I've done this for, again, a movement I've had in for a very long time. When it comes to back training, I need more back, I need more lat, I need more thickness, I need more everything. So realistically, I'm going to pick movements that I enjoy, I connect well with, and I feel like they work. So that's why I've got this movement in now. So yeah, we'll do 2 sets here, 2 warm-ups probably, and we'll get straight into the working sets. Oof. Single arm work, whether it be single arm, single leg, single limb work, let's call it, I always rest between the sets. So I'll treat my left and my right as individual sets, because even though I'm not using that side that isn't working, it's still going to be a little bit taxed. I'm still going to be a little bit out of breath. So get my breath back, reset, and then go in with the other side. So if you have the time, I definitely recommend doing it, but I appreciate not everybody is going to have the time to be able to do it, but try to give yourself a little bit of time in between, and you'll probably find that your performance is a lot more consistent left to right. Again, it'll also help with potentially if you have imbalances. So yeah, something just to think about if you are going straight into your sets. So another thing to think about when you're training your lats, or at least with something like the single arm lat pull down, is actually keeping your shoulder as far away from your ear as possible. It sounds like a strange cue, but this is something that I tell myself, I tell clients, and it genuinely does work, because trying to think about keeping your shoulder down or depressing your shoulder is great, but thinking about keeping it away from your ear basically makes you do that exact thing. So next time you're training your lats, think about keeping your ear and your shoulder as far away from each other as possible. And you'll probably find that you're able to actually connect with your lat a little bit better. It feels a little bit better. And yeah, you might actually grow your lats a little bit. So give it a try. Oof. 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 Another exercise, this time it's a chest supported row. So I usually do this session, or I used to do this session at the other, so there's 2 Planet Fitnesses, you see at the other one, but I've moved it here. We're getting some new kit, and it's also a little bit of a extra drive. So if I don't have to do that and I can do it here, I want to. So I basically swapped. I was doing the prime chest supported row. I'm now doing this 3 sets on here because I need more back. So 3 sets it is. So yeah, we'll warm up, we'll do it, and hopefully progress all through. Oh. 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 As you can see as well, on everything, I'm using straps, even on most warm-ups. I'm not one of those people that is like, I don't want to use straps because I want to grow my forearms. When I get that question from usually younger clients, to be fair, that are just trying to learn. I'm always like, realistically, like if we want to train our forearms, we'll just train them directly, which we very rarely do. So yeah, realistically, just use straps. You're going to be able to lift more. You're going to probably get more out of the set. You're not going to fail because your forearms do, or your grip. You're going to fail because your actual back does, which is what you want. Oh. 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 Lat row. I'm going to do the single arm DY row. I haven't done this for like 5 years. So I thought, why not? Because again, like I said, I've moved to this gym again. So I need to kind of find my setup for the session. This used to be good. Is it the best place at this point in the session? Maybe not. Can I make best of it? Yeah, I think so. New movement. I found the setup that I think is going to be what I want to go with. So that has gone straight in the logbook. Something that I think is really important is when you get your kind of like settings for a machine, seat height, chest pad, write it down in your logbook so that you can come in. Next time I come in, I can just jump exactly into how I have it set up today. It means things are consistent. I'm not playing around trying to find where it was, and I can essentially just get progressing right away. So write down your settings for machines and yeah, just save time and make more progress. Oh. Hey. Oh. Okay, so first set done. I actually felt very, very good. So like I said, I was a little concerned because sciencey, very heavy in the short, and obviously I'm a little bit into the session now, so arguably on paper, it doesn't make a lot of sense, but I actually felt very good. So yeah, the other positive of that is I don't have to use that much weight. So I did 3 plates. I think I got about 12 reps. Great start. I'll go in again with 3 plates, probably get like 10. And then next session, I know I can go up a little bit, so maybe 3 and a 5, something like that. So yeah, we'll catch my breath and get into set 2 before moving on. No. Onto the Citadel pull down. So I've been doing this as an upper back pull down. So in one session, I'll do it as a single arm lat pull down. This session, I'm doing it more of like a high row / upper back pull down. It feels very, very good. And obviously with the adjustable resistance profile, it's perfect for this late in the session. So I've got it biased with majority on the top peg, so it'll be heaviest in the stretch, which is great, and then drops off a little bit in the short end. So yeah, feels really good. I don't really need to do any warm-ups because I'm very warm at this point, and I know what load I'm going to use. It's not a huge amount. So yeah, we'll get straight into it. Oh, good. Oh. 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 As I said, I don't necessarily use a lot of weight on here, but it feels very, very good. Like in the stretch, I can feel my entire upper back, even into the mid back a little bit, just being pulled apart, stretched, and it feels very, very good. So yeah, like I said, don't necessarily need to use a huge amount of weight, which I think is where some people go wrong. They use a lot of weight and they don't necessarily get into the areas that they actually want to get into. So like I was saying, you can adjust the resistance profile of these machines. So if you're gonna put more load into the stretch or the lengthened, actually get into it. Don't just kind of stop before it gets to the hard part, because yeah, I'm sure you can put loads of weight on, and you know, I see that all the time when it comes to loading it in the shortened, which I'm not a huge fan of, but if someone's gonna do that, get it fully short. Don't go fucking halfway, you know, fully shorten the pec or the back or whatever you're training. So, you know, it happens on the prime extreme row in this gym all the time. People load it all at the bottom and they don't even get their elbows past their torso. It's like, what are you doing? You're just wasting your time. Put some load on the mid and just do it there if you really want to. Just keep it simple. But yeah, if you're gonna put load and bias a certain area, make sure you actually get into that range. Otherwise, you're just wasting your time. So yeah, let's go into set 2. We're on to biceps now. First exercise is a single arm preacher. I had to think then. Single arm preacher, it's the Atlantis one. 2 sets, that's it. So yeah, I've actually just dropped my arm volume a little bit. I was doing a little bit more, but it kind of felt like it was just a waste of time and almost just like junk to a certain degree. So 2 sets here, 2 sets downstairs, and yeah, that'll be it before we do rear delts then. The final exercise, reverse pec deck. So I don't actually use this machine usually. Again, same reason, because I don't normally do this session here, but it feels all right and I need a rear delt movement. So this is what it'll be. So yeah, Kanata pec deck / rear delt fly. Let's, yeah, rear delt fly. Let's get into it. Right, so that is a wrap. Pull finished, decent session. Was it the best session in the world? Not really, but we can't always have the best sessions. Now, on a scale of 1 to 5, it's probably like a 4, which is good. I'll take it. Again, when you're kind of getting into finding your feet with sessions, if you're in a new gym, new kit, whatever, you're going to kind of have that period of time where it feels a little bit slower. And that's how today felt. But still, took some decent sets across the entire session, some decent progress. Deadlift set went decent. So all in all, it was a decent session. I said it like 10 times. So maybe comment decent if you watch all the video and becoming one of those. But yeah, on a serious note, thank you to anybody that has recently subscribed, is a subscriber for however long, is watching these videos, is looking forward to these videos, and hopefully enjoying them. So if you want to see anything, if you do enjoy the video, leave a comment, let me know, and I'll catch you in the next one.